Today on my channel, Planner Friends, well, I know it's a little early, but I wanted to set up my Aura Estelle Passport Planner, which I use as a journal. I'm going to set it up for May. I love this space. I love how it turned out today. So we're just going to have some fun. Why don't you join me? I'm using new stickers. I'm using old stickers. I'm using inexpensive stickers, but we're going to get this set up and just chat about trauma journaling, journaling in general, and about how journaling can help you for future issues, traumas, hurts, etc. So, friends, pull up a mug of tea or a mug of coffee, sit down and join me, please, friends. Stay tuned. Hello, planner friends, and welcome to my channel. I'm One Crafty Dolo. I'm so happy you're here with me today. Thank you for the gift of your time and your presence. Today, as I said in the intro, we're going to set up my Aura Estelle Passport Planner for May. We're a little early, but that's okay. I'm not totally done with April, but I felt like I haven't done this in a while, and I wanted to come on and get it set up. So if you're new, you're welcome to join my growing community. I appreciate you being here. If you're returning, I really appreciate you. I love your comments and am so glad for your likes. Thank you so much for being part of my channel and my community. This is my original gift to myself last year. They had a big sale, and I'd been eyeing the passport planners, and I was like, oh, I like the yellow. Oh, I like this one. Oh, I like that one. And I ended up getting this pretty pink Cake and Sprinkles. Then a few months after that, they had their Oops sale at Aura Estelle, and this purple nebula, and it was on sale. And I thought, well, I'll try the Oops sale. And I was so pleased and surprised at how much I loved it. And it's just a wonderful little planner. It's so cute, isn't it? But I feel, alas, May is coming, and I don't know. I just think it would be good to switch back to the original. It's very springy. Not that I don't like this one. I do, but you can see I decorate in here. So I'm going to, first off, take these booklets out. You know, it's funny. I usually would spend 3 months in one of these, and this time it's 4 months. So I was behind in my journaling for April, and then I just sat down and I just wrote my little heart out. And as I said, where I'm not quite done yet, where am I in here? I forgot. Easter. Yeah, here we are. So what I did is I found some other, this was a gardening kit I had from Simply Gilded. Then I found a few bits and bobs. I don't remember the name of this one. I found some of these. I just put together a bunch of items that worked. And so I still have a little ways to go in here. This is the new booklet. So I started this planner, let's try this again, in last July. And it was July, August, September, October, November, December. And then now this is January through April. As you can see here, I'm going to show you some things in a minute. I wasn't sure. I liked the planner when I saw it, right? And I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. And I've talked about this a lot on my channel, but I decided to use it. I know I'm cheerful, but hear me out. This was a really tough space in that it became a trauma journal. Do I want to leave this stuff in here? I might for now. It was a trauma journal where I sat myself down and worked on a lot of things that had just built up over the years. And so I'm very proud of the fact that at this point in my journey, I've come really far. And I feel like, how do I want to say this? Oops, sorry, I hit the camera. Do we ever fully heal from tough stuff in our life? I don't know that we do, but I think I'm the furthest I've ever been thanks to this space. It wasn't an easy thing to do. And even now, when I don't have my words, I use quotes. So for example, the first month since I was thinking about trauma and difficult things, my first quotes were from Sylvia Plath. And yeah, I know, right? Like, if you know her poetry, I loved her, fell in love with her in high school, and I've always just, yeah. So I used a lot of her quotes. Well, wait a minute, did I do this wrong? No, I didn't. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't care. It's fine. Those quotes, because Plath is a lot. She's just a lot in some of what she brings about in her poems and her writings. But it opened me up to be able to share my own thoughts and my own feelings and so forth. So I'm going to use some items from these two little paper packs. One is from Joanne's, one is from Recollections and Michael's. Then you saw I have this in here, right? So I used some of this kit previously. This is the Uplift collection from Simply Gilded. So I have some of it left, as you can see. A bit of it left, actually. Then I did buy the sticker collaboration between Bloom Daily Planners and Simply Gilded. They're a little different than your standard Simply Gilded, so I'll show you what I mean. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, these boxes are much smaller, right? Aren't they? They're quite a bit smaller. But I thought for $11.95, it's a really good deal. It's 6 full sheets. You've got these boxes. I mean, the boxes are just small. But I thought we could play with both of these in here for going into May. I don't think I have much left in terms of my Simply Gilded stash. Of course, I have washi. But I did buy some kits, particularly, okay, I think this one was Whispering Pines. I still love it. I wish I purchased a second one. This whale kit, that was also one of their deeply discounted ones. This September soiree, I had it. And then this gardening, I had that. I mean, I've been pretty frugal. When I'm buying now, I love Simply Gilded. I love her new releases. But I will say, I have been very, shall we say, parsimonious with it, in that I'm not buying as much as I used to. I'm just not. And I'm also trying to support various small makers this year. In fact, as I'm doing this, earlier today I was looking at the Planner Collective sale, something like that. I was thinking about maybe trying some new shops at a discount is basically what I'm saying. Let's try this again, right? So I can link their sale. It starts the 25th. It's only a few days. It's a seasonal thing that they do. And I have, for example, my Lights Planner Action inserts. I got through them at like 15% off, I think. Any discount helps. I'm all about planning on a budget. Okay, that's really key to me. So let's see what I've got here. I do like this one a lot. I think that's really pretty. I just love these little pockets. It's the cutest space. I'm going to bring you in closer, friends. Okay, you know what? I just stole this out of the purple one. I think it's so pretty. I think I'm going to leave that there. I may reuse some of these from last time. I mean, they're cute. And I kind of made tags, kind of. Why not that's why I save all my decor, so I can reuse them. My ribbon game needs some work there, but for now I'll leave it be. Anyway, so I'm trying to create and have fun, but do it on a bit of a budget, as we all are. Yeah, I should put something in there. I like that. Something simple over here. Let's see what we've got here. That's cute. Oh, I like that a lot. This is too matchy with that. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to have to cut anything, which is kind of nice. Oh, this is even simpler than I thought. I'm going to flip this. Oh, I guess it's the same on both sides. Yeah, I think that's good. I don't know what we'll put in here yet, but this is a good start, isn't it? I love these little paper packs. They've really become some of my favorite things anymore. I love this card, but it's too long and I don't want to cut. If I cut it, you know what I mean? It's not going to be so great. I could put something like this in here. What did I do in the purple one? Let's take a quick peek. Oh, that's right. I took some. Yeah, I just took little bits and bobs. All right. Well, I'll come up with something like that. I'm always butterflies are my motif, and yeah, anytime I can use them, this is a good start. So why don't I move some of this, and incidentally, you'll see here, whoops, I always save, if I'm cutting things out, I'll save the rest of it. I'll save the cutouts. One of my viewers said, hey, you can use those for stenciling. And I thought, well, there's an idea I didn't think of. It was a great idea. So now I think we're going to work on the booklet a bit. Let's see here. Yeah, we've got this. Wow, I can't even think of May, but I guess I kind of have to, don't I? It's just about here. So let's see here. All right. So these are just the collaboration between Aura, Estelle, and Annie plans. They're just grid notebooks. But these have been such an... I bought it... Okay, true confession. I bought the planner not knowing what I was going to use it for. And then when I came up with the idea of trauma journaling, I was like, huh, okay. And it's worked so beautifully. I do want to use a passport again. Since I bought this I started in July, I wouldn't mind restarting one once this booklet is done, which will probably be May, June, and July. But I have to think about how I want to do it. I don't know that I want to trauma journal anymore because I'm doing so much better and I'm so proud of that. And I want to tell you with all of my heart, if you're struggling, if you're in a bad season, we try to think of it, well, it's a growing season and I will get through this. And yes, you will. But writing things out helps. Believe me, I can't believe where I started it in July and where I am now. Okay, so let's get started. It looks like I have a little spot there, but we can cover that up. I'm going to hold on to that. You know what I got recently with the bloom one? They sent me this. This is so lovely. All the flowers of all the tomorrows are in the seeds of today. It's just so pretty, but I don't really want to cut it down, so I'm going to wait on that. So let's see here. I think we'll start with one of these larger balloons. Okay. Will this come up? Okay, yeah, got it. I'm just going to set this up. We'll make it pretty. Don't worry, I'll cover this spot with something or other. These are just so cute. I just think tying in all of these will be a lot of fun, and they're just pretty, and yeah, I'm just kind of happy about this. I am blessed. I like that. Bloom Daily Planners has cute planners, and they have really nice stickers. Reasonable, very reasonable, not too big. As you can see, this is kind of a smaller collection here in terms of size, not in terms of all that's included. But I like it. I don't know. Do I want to put... I think I'm... Geez, trying to cover that looks a little awkward there, doesn't it? Oh, well. I'll figure it out. It's okay. Yeah, it's cute, but I don't know if it's so great there. Maybe I should bring that up. Huh. Yeah. See, now it sticks out like a sore thumb. I'm going to put this here. I'll put something else there to cover that. Maybe this little mushroom is cute. Just something easy peasy cute. There we go. Yeah, that works. It doesn't have to be perfect. So what I'd like to do is what I did with this one. Now this one, I used stickers from Agenda 52 as well to add into here. And then I used some of the kit, as you can see here. So I'd like to set up the front like pages a bit. I think that would be good. And I wanted to put the month. So I dug this Happy Planner book out, Essential Dates and Numbers. And I'm pretty sure I do use this quite a bit, I have to say. Here's a May. In script, they have these larger ones, and I want to do those. I think something like this would do. So I think in keeping with the gold foil, that actually works well, thankfully. I can't believe I'm saying May. It just doesn't seem possible, does it? Gosh. Let's see here. I'm almost one. No, I don't think I'll get the other. I was just thinking a minute if I should get the other stickers from Agenda 52, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take some of these edges. It's really cute. Really cute. Let's just set this up really nicely. Let's make it work. I feel like, have you ever watched, excuse me, Project Runway with Tim Gunn? Make it work. I was obsessed with that show back in the day. and recently discovered it's streaming on Peacock. So that kind of made me very happy to see that. Just an FYI, friends, if you're interested. Now, I could put something like this here. Yeah. I'm going to keep it pretty simple. As you can see, we're keeping it simple. What do I want to put over there? What did I do last time? Oh, I really did decorate it quite a bit. Now, have I done that? Yeah, I have done that various months, haven't I? It's funny how you forget. Yeah, I did. Okay, so it's funny how you forget what you did, right? It's like, oh yeah, I did do that. Oh yeah, I did do that. Why don't we take this gold one? This big balloon. I don't know as of filming this, but I do know last time I looked at the Simply Gilded website, they still had uplift stickers. Now, by now, they might not, just an FYI, but it's a really cute, cute kit. Really cute. Let's see what I've got here. Excuse me. Lots of boxes, thankfully. That's perfect, you know. I think I'll use this little, well, I use those. No, maybe I'll use this little one here, down here. And can we find something else here? Kind of along the lines of that, right? What else have I got here? Oh, a little bow. Cute little bow. That's it. Very simple, but very pretty. That works. That works well, actually. And it's interesting. Same foiling. Now, what did I do? Let's see here. All right, so there I wrote my name, and then I went right. Well, I had one day like that, one wrap page like that. Here, I did two. And what did I do here? I did this. And then I went, okay, so I had another page like that. That's interesting. So what are we going to do? Good question. Let me think a minute, friends. I just realized I didn't have the camera on. Good grief. And it's looking a little sparse, so I may bring over those other stickers at some point, but I don't have to do it yet. I picked this because it says growth isn't linear, and I feel that healing is certainly not linear, so I wanted to share that. Now I grabbed a colored pencil, and what I do here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I always put a line for what the middle is, excuse me, to decorate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I could have seen it from behind, right? Yeah, I do that to get the midpoint. It makes it easier for sticking your stickers down so that they make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Yep. Yeah, there we go. I can see that one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I know. I don't mean to make it so that it's like watching paint dry, so I apologize. I didn't realize my camera was off. It happens, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so for right now, I'm going to leave that amount of pages. And as I said, I know I'm early. We will zhuzh this up a little more, but I really want to get started in here. So as I go into the final leg of this journey in this journal, I was thinking to myself in prepping for this video, which I come on here with an idea of what I'm going to do creatively, but I never know for sure exactly what I'm going to create. But I was thinking about it. Hear me out. And I was thinking about how do I say this? Okay, we collectively, the collective we here, we often have the most ridiculous expectations of ourselves, especially in terms of any healing type of journey. We think, oh, I need to just get over it. Wait a second. No. I'm doing this wrong. Hold on. See, you see my mistakes. This is a title page, so I can wait on that. I can put these over here. As I was saying, sorry about that. Jumped over my skis, as the saying goes. I think we're tough on ourselves for a number of reasons. And I think that we sometimes need to have a little more grace with ourselves, because this life isn't necessarily always fair, and it's often quite difficult. Why is this twisting? Let's try this again. There we go. And I think it's unrealistic to think that you're just going to be able to, boom, I'm healed, I'm good. Like, I don't think that's remotely realistic based on things that go on in our lives. And I think it's unfair to yourself to think that you could just pick yourself up and be okay with certain things. I don't mean to ramble. I hope I'm making sense, but I just gave this some thought before I came on, and I was thinking about how much this journal, it's really been so helpful, but yet, I don't know, I think sometimes you live long enough, that more is going to happen, and it may not necessarily be so great. And so you kind of try to brace yourself, and that's where these habits come in and help you. What do I mean by that? All I'm saying is that let me back up. I deal with a lot of anticipatory, you name it, anticipatory anxiety, anticipatory worry, anticipatory grief even is something I often find myself wrestling with. And I hate it. I simply hate it. It frustrates me no end. And left unchecked, it really gives me a hard time. And what I'm trying to do with this journal here in working through past traumas, I'm also trying to say to myself, I will be okay going forward no matter what is in my path because of the habits I'm creating now. Does that make sense to you? So I don't know how to explain the anticipatory issues other than say I just assume it's a facet of dealing with anxiety. And I hate anxiety. Nobody, I think, likes anxiety. But I feel like sometimes I have to be super duper careful, because if I'm not careful, anxiety will overtake certain parts of my life, and I fight so that it doesn't, if that makes sense to you, friends. And one of the reasons there's my daily journaling habit, and this is different. One of the reasons is not only the past, not only the here and now, but it's also me saying to me, like, I've got to have better, I guess you could say, coping mechanisms in place for the future. Because if I don't, then I think I'm going to have a tougher time. I think I'm saying it better now. I think I'm explaining it better. I hope so. So that's one of the reasons why I am so vigilant in this space. And then I feel like I need this space to come to grips with different things, if that makes sense to you. I hope it does. I hope I'm explaining it right. So it's going to take me a hot minute here to get used to these small stickers, given the size of these. But you know what? We can do this. I know we can do it. I'm still glad I bought this. It's really cute. It's really pretty. Just having fun with it. That's all we're doing. We're just having fun here. Put this right in the middle. Okay, and what I need is this. I'm going to put some lines in here. So I always give myself 3 lines to journal. And then that's where these pencils come in. So I go down 3 lines, etc. For me, I mean, I know I see videos and pictures people can write on tiny lines. I can't do it. That's part of the reason why I love my horizontal planners, because I feel like they give me so much more room than, say, your standard vertical would. Let's see here. Oh, it's cute. It's really cute. It's coming along. All right, we're getting there. Now I'm going to have to think about how to decorate this front. And you know what? I'm going to need to erase this little thing here. Okay, so I did erase that a little bit. Have to do a little more. I'll have to write my name here, and we'll play with this a little more. Still getting used to it. This side, I think I'm going to use some of these larger ones. And probably we're at the end of April. You know what? Mother's Day. Make a list of Mother's Day products or sales you might be interested in now. And I will be going on the Simply Gilded website to see what they've got for Mother's Day, because usually they have sales. I'm going to look at Lights Planner Action. I'm already starting a list, which, God, that sounds greedy, doesn't it? But it's, again, I love to, I'm really trying to support smaller makers, but I also need to stick to my budget, and that's an important thing. So just saying, yeah, I will look for more of her kits. What do I want to put in between is the question, right? So pretty. It's just so doggone pretty what she creates. And even the one with Bloom, I do like it. Don't misinterpret me. I think over here on this other side. So what I've been doing recently is creating these boxes. Like I put these down, then I create the boxes. Now, one thing that I've really been enjoying doing is to put like quote bubbles in these. That seems to work for me. I also have been playing with a combination of quotes and then my own words, if that makes sense to you. So let's see here. What have I got? Okay, I've got some of these. And these little stickers down here, I use these as lines to write on. So I do the same kind of 1, 2, 3, and then I put this right there. And it helps me, otherwise my writing will, at least there's the graph paper here, so that's at least something. But I still put these down, and they're pretty, and it's a way to use up all the stickers in the kit. So there you go. We're slowly getting there. Do you, by any chance, understand what I mean about the anticipatory stuff, the grief and the worry? I know it's a function of of anxiety, but I don't know who else might be dealing with that. I'm doing better with it, and I'm doing better overall with my anxiety, and I'm convinced that the regular journaling has really made a huge difference in terms of that. But I also feel like, I feel like sometimes I need more work, and that I'm okay. But sometimes I get a little bit like, oh, I should have, I would have, I could have. Yeah, there we go. That's cute over there. Here, what I'm going to do is just I have stencils, but I haven't used them too recently. I've used stencils with inks in my other planners, but not in here. One of the hardest things in here, truthfully, to get used to has been the paper. I know everybody's pretty crazy over this Tomoe River paper. I don't know that I'm crazy about it the way people are. It's very thin. Oops, get this right. And I like to put a lot of color. I use a lot of different types of deco in my planners, from stenciling, from inking, from even stencil butter and craziness like that. And so, yeah, this paper I don't think could handle any of that. I like it, don't get me wrong, but I'm not quite sure why people love, I guess it's the Japanese stationery trend, and people love, their stationery obviously is well known, it's incredible, but almost a year in and I'm still like, I don't know, I'm still getting used to this, which probably sounds ridiculous, but it's true. Okay, so let's see the first page. I think I did well with these small stickers as best as I could. Writing in them is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but that's okay. I wanted the sticker kit. I'm going to use the sticker kit however I can. And I think what I will do for the month of May is alternate between the stickers from the regular Simply Gilded kit and this. So let's see here. We have a dark green. This could be really cute here. Kind of there. And then we have this kind of beigey, right? But this one, and that's, again, you can follow the lines from where the midpoint was. I often don't get things straight, and that used to really upset me. And then I saw, I think it's Irene from Simply Gilded, and she said she never gets anything straight either. So that kind of made me feel like, oh, it's not just a me thing. It did. It made me feel a lot better. Do we want to use the hearts, stars, or the moons? I think we're going to go with the hearts to start. So let's get some of these. These are so cute. Put this here. I'm going to put this one up here. Okay, whoops, that one's definitely way crooked. But yes, the woman behind Simply Gilded says she never gets her sticker straight, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's not just me. I have some visual challenges, so I know that's part of it. But yeah, cute, cute, cute. Then I thought we could use some of these. These are really sweet. They're small, but they're sweet little flags. Right? So I'll put one up here. Super cute. And I may end up putting some lines on these. We'll see. So I'm just kind of dividing it into quadrants is what I'm doing here. And I think it's mostly working. I wouldn't mind a little bit of deco on this other page. So I think what we'll do is grab some of these. This is really cute. I'm glad I bought this. Let's put this one over here. Okay, let's line it up best as I can. There we go. Let's get this one down here. That certainly works. And I like how I did this here with the other elements. So let's see what we can do there. And again, this sticker kit was only $11.95, which is really good. Really good deal. So just an FYI. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, a teapot. Oh, yes, please. I could put that right there. That's adorable. Or I could even put it over here. Yeah, I think I will do that. That's adorable. And we have one of those room diffusers. I think I'll put that here. Oh, this is fun. This is working. This is not straight. Let's straighten her up. Thank God for this little tool here, this X-Acto knife. Oh my gosh. Right? Alrighty. Let's try this again. What do you think? It's simple, but I could add a bunch of lines, which I think I'm going to do. Okay, so I took a moment. I added a few little stars to the side here. I added this. I did the lines off camera because this is already getting so long. But it's cute. I think it's really cute. And you know what? I like the fact that I have these, but I also like that this is different. It's so easy to fall into the same patterns, to do the same thing. So now I'd like to zhuzh this up a bit. I ended up grabbing this Agenda 52 book anyway because it goes, it matches, the aesthetic, and you know, I want to use these all month, so I want to make sure I have plenty of space and items and so forth. So this aesthetic, I think, will go nicely together. I really do. It's cute. It's pretty. So I thought I could add some of these in here. Why not? I mean, I'm using a hodgepodge anyway, so I might as well just have fun with all of it. And I think this is a larger one, but let your ideas grow. I really like it. I'm going to put it right in the middle here. I think that's cute. And then we have to write my name here. I think something soft. I mean, I've got the soft greens in here. Maybe I'll do a softer green marker. I like this one. It's number, it looks like 158 Tombow. So we could just, yeah, that's perfect. Good. Now, if you recall, in my January, I did all kinds of dots to add to it. I don't know that I'm going to do that here, but I do like the idea. See, I have a lot of stickers left in here, quite frankly, and, you know, that's a good thing, I feel. How about one of those washi strips that I saw in the back here? Here we go. I love washi strips so much. And this one looks like it's almost the perfect size. Whoops. Yeah, the problem is when you stick them back and they're not quite. Here we go. We can do it. We can do it. We can peel it. There we go. I have a little bit there, but that's okay. Yeah, let's put it right up here. Right? And even if I have to cut a little bit of it, I'm good. Perfect. Perfecto. I'll just take a little bit of that off. Come on. You can do it. Come on. There we go. I keep a very small paper plate over there, and then when I'm crafting or anything, I just put all the scraps on there. It's just easier than digging down into the trash can and so forth. I took the idea from the old Rachel Ray show where she used to have a bowl on her countertop. Let's see. Let's find some little flowers here. Here's a good one. Oh, that's a circle. No, I don't want the circle. I want little flowers, but I don't want a circle. Let's see what we can find in here. It's such a cute pad. I haven't been to Hobby Lobby now in a hot minute. Some people are saying, incidentally, that the new Happy Planner release is at Hobby Lobby, although you can't find it on the site. So I don't know what that means. Is it there? Is it not there? Is it kind of there? And they're saying it is there, but it's not in a spot, like it's not in the planner aisle. It's on some end cap. So that makes me wonder if this is going to be like just a seasonal thing. Is that possible? I mean, yeah, I guess it is possible, right? So just an FYI, I haven't gone. I should at some point, but let's see here. Come on. I don't have my tweezers and my nails are short. Okay, let me put this one here. Oh, it's so cute. I am tempted to do a little dotting, but I don't know that I will. However, I can add my wonderful butterflies, and there's a whole bunch of them here. Let me grab some, just place them around. Let's have some fun. Yeah, this is working. This is definitely working. Let's see. I'll put this one down here. So cute. So cute. Love it. I love it. I love how this is coming out. I love how it looks. I'm so happy. I just love this little space. And again, I'm not sure what to do with it for next year. I'm not saying I don't need to trauma journal. I mean, mostly I'm doing well, but I don't know that I need it for that purpose. So it's going to take me some thinking about what do I want to use it for going forward. It just seems like a lot to continue to do it that way. I think we're going to use this one. This is really cute. I'll put this one here. Yep. And we're going to put this one on the other side. Alrighty, I think that's really busy. Gosh, that's busier than I would normally, but it's cute enough. Fine. It's busy, all right. Wow. I almost don't like all those butterflies there. Ugh, this paper will be the death of me yet. So maybe I'll put a butterfly over here. I don't want too many butterflies. I feel like it's almost too many over here. Oof, sorry about this. Here we go. Okay. I think we could put this one over there. That's better. That's better. A little more balance. It's wrinkly, though. It's wrinkly as all heck. I'll have to put a book. I'm not going to do any more of the sheets in here. I think this is 6 pages. It's not enough, but it's a start. I almost could get another box in there. I'll see about that. But this is really cute. And I think mixing the two is working. I love the teapot. I also saw... What did I see on here? I don't want to keep you too long. Oh, the cat. I want to save the cat for somewhere cute since I'm a cat person. But yeah, it's a good start. So now, okay. So now I'm going to put this in the front, even though I'm not quite done with April yet, but that's okay. I'm going to find the middle point here and get this in here, and it's all set up. I love it. I really love it. It's cute. I should find some stuff for here, but I don't know what to do with that yet. I need, oh, and you know what else I need to do? I have some new pens. Now I checked, this one is running low. So, and I figured it would. I mean, it's got me through all these months. I bought these new Zento Uniball pens. I'm hoping that these are good. I've heard good things about them. So I think I will use this kind of beigey one. I think that works. Let's see how they write. I am curious. Let me bring out one of my Post-it notes. Oh, it's nice. Okay, good. So I'm actually going to put that in the front. Oh, it fits nicely too. It goes right in smoothly. And I had this in the purple one for obvious reasons. It's purple. Let me grab my mild liners. Ooh, I'm dropping all the markers all over the place. Sorry. I have this one. I think we'll put this one in there. Yeah. I think that works. More. These are good too. These are inexpensive ones. Z-E-Y-A-R. Zayar. I found them on Amazon like years ago cheap, and I use them a lot. So that's kind of pretty. I'm going to save the rest of these pens. So it's Uniball Zento. I don't know what this is because it came with the bundle I bought from Estelle last year. So what do you think? I like it. I really like it, actually. I think it's really cute. This one, it keeps popping up a little bit. I'll have to tack that down. I could do more in here, but right now we're going to leave it. Or you know what I could do? I can do what I did back in January. I can just make some dots. When you don't know what to do, dots are a great way to decorate cheaply. You're doing it very inexpensively, just to add a little color and a little zhuzh to things. And what I do is I tend to make triangles. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but yeah, that works. I don't know that I'm going to do it over here. I know I did that. Didn't I do that? Yeah, I did that here. It looks really cute, actually. Let's leave it for now. So we're good. Thank you so much for being with me. Thanks for sharing this time with me. And gosh, I appreciate you. And if you have any ideas of suggestions for next year with this, because again, I don't really feel that I need to use it again as a trauma journal. So any suggestions would be really appreciated. This is inexpensive to do, especially if you're using markers, if you're using a colored pencil, if you use a ruler to create boxes, and buy your kits at a discount. Inexpensive stickers like that and like this will go a long way. So yeah, have fun, grab a notebook and just play. Thanks so much for being here, planner friends and journaling friends. Goodness knows I appreciate you. Have a great day, friends. Bye now.